Okay folks, welcome back once more, video number 19 in the Long Dark series, and we are well on the way to Timberwolf Mountain. We're in the Draft Dodgers cabin at the back of Pleasant Valley, and quite frankly we don't really need to stay in here. We've already looted it on a previous visit, and we only dropped in really just to have a little break from what we were doing and to save the game when we got to the end of the last video. So let's head straight back outside. I would say that we've picked up exactly from where we left off. We haven't quite, because I've been away and it's about 5 hours later from when I filmed the last video. But all we did was walk through that there door. And then we've walked straight back out again. Okay, so we're going to head up the rope, which is behind us somewhere. I did see it on the way in. Where's the rope? It's over there. So let's head towards the rope. We're going to climb up this rope. That puts us up on the ridge above. And then we're going to make our way round towards Timberwolf Mountain and aim for the Mountaineer's Hut, which is our target. Lots of bunnies running about. We're not going to worry too much about those. Right, okay, so I am encumbered, and this does worry me slightly for climbing up ropes, but we'll see how we do. If it looks like we're going to fall off, we'll... I don't know what we'll do, actually. I've never even been close to that happening, so it'd be interesting actually to see what would happen. Should be okay. So we're virtually at the top. Now, the one thing I have realised is the little bar which shows sprinting and which shows the climbing fatigue is actually behind the picture of me. That's not dawned on me at all at any point previously, that the little bar is actually behind my picture, so yeah, I can't see it. But there is I am planning on changing the way the webcam works as well. I'm not going to say too much about it now, but I am planning on changing that. But yeah, it's behind the picture of me, but there's a little bar that shows you fatigue when you're climbing. And when you get to the end of that bar, I think you fall off the rope. I don't know whether you plain fall off the rope or whether you lose your grip and slide down the rope. I'm hoping it's lose grip and slide down the rope rather than just plain fall off and die, because that would just suck a bit. But we should be okay. Oops, we are climbing a bit more slowly now. We are. Ooh, hang on. Oh, okay, let's just stop for a second. Okay, we've run out. Let's see what happens then. Let's just see what happens. This isn't good. Okay, well we can't climb the rope anymore. Can we go down? We can go down. Okay, it's gone red. That's concerning me. Does that mean I'm going to fall off? I hope that doesn't mean I'm going to fall off. I just realised my fatigue level is so low. I didn't realise how low my fatigue level was. That's the reason that happened. Okay, yeah, just so you know that the bar went red, but I didn't fall off, I just couldn't carry on going up. I didn't realise how low my fatigue level was, which I assume is because we just climbed up another rope. Okay, well the temperature feels okay. I'm just going to see if I can sleep for an hour, just to get some of that fatigue back, and then hopefully we can climb up before it goes dark. I'd rather not spend the night right where I am. I'd rather get into one of the cars. Yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to... Okay.
I think I need to lay down.
Yep, that's what we're thinking about. Okay, let's see if we can do 2 hours. And I'm just hoping... the other thing we've got to be careful of course, we don't freeze to death if the temperature drops. Because I haven't lit a fire. We've only got 2 hours of daylight left. Oh dear. It's gone misty murky. Okay, well, conditions are a bit better. Part of me's actually thinking, would it be a wise move to stay here and overnight here, because the temperature's not too bad. I can light a fire here. We're fairly well sheltered, and it just saves us from having to climb up. So in theory I should be able to light a fire here quite easily. So let's do that with a stick. Let's get a fire lit. And then we'll just sleep in short bursts. Make sure we don't freeze to death. And we'll just get through the night out here on this ridge. Because I think this ridge is relatively safe. I don't think animals get up here. And we're fairly well sheltered. I think this literally is a ridge between the two rope climbs. And I don't think there's any other way of getting to this ridge. So there's no animals up here. So it's relatively safe. I was hoping to make it as far as the 3 cars, but obviously that's not worked. Let's just chuck a couple of bits of fir firewood on, and we might harvest some more if I see any. We've got 3 hours there. I'm going to cook and eat some of this. I'm going to choose the lowest condition thing, which is going to be those. So I'm going to cook and eat these hot, because again that'll help keep us cold. Keep us cold. Keep us warm. Okay, there we go. So if we come out of there, and we'll just go back into our food menu, and we'll find that open tin of peaches, and we will eat them. So that does that, and then we'll drink some water, which does that. And then in theory, we should be okay to hop in here for at least 2 hours. So let's go for that. And then hopefully, we're going to be heading into the night now. I tell you what, it's really loud in my ears with these earpieces in. Oh, the fire's gone out. Okay, I made a slight mistake there. I made a pretty significant miscalculation. Okay, let's get this lit again very quickly. You can now relight burned out campfires.
On the fire.
Okay, I made a slight miscalculation there. I thought 2 hours would be okay and there'd be a bit left on the fire, but... Okay, well, I really need it to light, so I'm going to go with accelerant. Let's get this thing lit. Okay. And we'll chuck on... it's too windy to sustain this fire. It actually blew out. Okay. That's the problem. Can I at least... No. Okay, that was the problem. It blew out. So we've actually got wind blowing straight at us here now. So let's pick up our bedroll and move. Can we move? Is there anywhere to move to? This ridge is not quite as well sheltered as I thought. Can I light a fire down here? And will it stay lit? No. Not good. Although it is a bit warmer down here. Oh, we're a little bit more sheltered now. It's showing us being a bit more sheltered. Does that mean I can now light a fire? Excellent. Okay, let's get a fire lit then. Unfortunately, I've used my accelerant. So now I'm just relying on good old-fashioned, pure, dumbed fire starting skill. Keeping an eye on the old stopwatch there that I use for timing these videos. So we are on a ridge, heading for Timberwolf Mountain, in yet another outdoor camping pickle that I always seem to get myself in, where I wind up nearly freezing to death. We have the ominous music playing. Looks like this fire's going to light, so we should be alright. There we go. Let's chuck some fuel on it. I'm going to chuck those 2 on it. Plus a few sticks, but not too many. So we've now got 3 hours here. I'm just going to make a litre of water as well, because I can't remember how much water I've got.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, we'll purify it because that just saves us having to use more fire. I know we've just added a fair chunk of weight, but we'll probably drink that before we move anywhere else. Okay, that's cool. So, we are warming back up. And our condition should start to improve. I'm a bit reluctant to sleep again because I don't want the same thing to happen. Plus, I'm not entirely sure if I can. Oh, I can. Put the bedroll down. Okay, let's just sleep for an hour. So that fire actually blew out. It didn't run out, it blew out. That's what happened. That's why it finished earlier than I anticipated. Hopefully the same thing won't happen to this one. We've still got 2 hours on this fire. Condition is getting better. do another hour. So as long as the fire doesn't blow out again, we should be okay. The only problem is, I am now a bit short of firewood. Okay, 1 hour 55 minutes left on this fire. I don't know how many hours of darkness I've got left because the weather conditions are not very good. I have got more sticks that I can throw on the fire, so let's do that. That gives me another 2.5 hours. So if I now sleep for another 2 hours, hopefully that will get us through the other side. At 1.5 hours of fire left. And we're nice and warm. Our fatigue level is much, much better now. We can drink, which will sort that out. So condition-wise, we're actually okay at the minute. The only problem I've got is that I'm a bit short of firewood. I'm on a ledge where there isn't any. I'm in a blizzard. I have no idea how many hours of darkness I've still got to get through. I can throw a few more sticks on the fire just to give me a little bit longer. Let's have another hour's sleep. If this storm would just die down, I could do this in the dark. Okay, we just need to eat food, so I'm just going to eat one of those, and we'll just drink a little bit as well. Okay, so we're in okay at the moment. It feels like 11 degrees. Can we see what the actual temperature is? The air temperature is -6 degrees at the moment, so it's actually not that bad. So if it does go out, it shouldn't be too bad down in this little corner where we are. I am crouching, I think. We've got 1 hour and 17 minutes on that fire. Let's just sleep for another hour. Always seems to be a bit of a rough estimate. The fires do seem to burn on for a bit longer than anticipated a lot of the time. 47 minutes on that one. We're in not bad condition. It's gone a little bit colder. The wind has changed direction. It's kind of blowing more that way now. I'm trying to make a decision whether to go for it and climb up the rope. Knowing that there's some structures at the top that we can get to. But obviously it is dark, and with this weather conditions I don't know how easy they're going to be to get to. Let's just chuck another stick on the fire. I don't want to chuck any more because that's not leaving me with anything, but I think the general rule of thumb is make sure you have enough firewood for one night in the wilderness to make a fire that will last 12 hours if you can. But again, I don't know how many hours of darkness I've got left. Let's just sleep for another hour. Okay, we're almost at daybreak then. We've almost made it through the night. It's getting light now. We've got 19 minutes, 18 minutes. We're actually in good condition, so I'm going to pick this up. And I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. In fact, can I cook something? Have I got enough to cook something? Let's cook. Hopefully I've got enough fire to cook. There we go. So we have made it through the night. Let's eat this hot. Oh, it's gone cold. That went cold quickly. That went cold virtually immediately. Okay, I'm going to put that one down to a bug. So that didn't give us the warmth bonus I was hoping for, but never mind. Okay, we've got 14 minutes of this fire left, so I'm just going to kind of... I don't want to move until the fire is good to go. But the temperature actually at the moment is not too bad. I never have really looked at any of this stuff. I'm just kind of trying to kill a little bit of time while we're waiting. We'll have a look at that when we get to Mountaineer's Hut, I think, at the end of this video, to see what our stats are like for this pass. Okay, well, it's getting a bit brighter. The wind is still picking up. Feels like 19 degrees, so actually the air temperature is not too bad. It's actually above freezing, so I think we're good to make a move. So let's make that move. Hopefully we can climb this in the dark. Let's go. Tiredness level is good. We are still slightly encumbered, but not too bad. It is still snowing, it's still a blizzard, and obviously it is darkness. But we're going to pop up onto the ridge. Here we are at the top. Okay, and then in theory, if we... I can't remember exactly where we have to go. Do we bear around that way? Okay, we've got walls around, so that just makes things more fun. It's now gone to -26, so it's a bit colder up here than it was down there. It is nice and sheltered. I think we go around this way, don't we? Or maybe we don't. Okay, this is not a good point to get lost. Really. Do we go up here? Yeah, we did. There we go. Almost got it, just missed it very slightly. Yep, it's cold. We know it's cold. Okay, we're a little bit more sheltered here. Okay, now, there's a wolf. That's the last thing we need right at this precise moment. Oh, that's even worse. Hello, Wolfie. Well, that was easy. Okay. Well, obviously we have... Oh, okay, maybe not. Flipping heck, I thought he was going for me then. Okay, well, we've got some buildings here, and there is a cellar in one of them, which we've already been in. Oh, no. I had this problem last time I was here. I need to find the cellar. Where is it? We're in. Right, okay, so it's much warmer down here. We ain't got to worry about any of that. And we actually left some stuff in here as well, if you remember. Okay, I can actually... I should be able to chuck this down. Let's drop that. So that's now on the floor, lighting up down here. There is no need for us to do anything in here. We've already raided it, and we took pretty much everything that there was worth taking, and we left a few things here. It's just mainly clothes that we can kind of just shuffle around in case there is anything there of any use, which there isn't. Yep, okay. So nothing of any use that we left behind in here, really. But it does help us warm up, so that's what we're going to do. And it does just help us get through. So I'm just going to pass time for an hour. That gets us into the daylight. And also warms us back up again. So let's eat a little bit more food. And drink. So we've made it up to the ridge. So our next challenge is to make it over to Timberwolf Mountain. Hopefully we can get past these wolves as well. So we need to head to the point of disagreement, which is where those 3 cars are, which is not too far away from here. I'm hoping it's not too cold outside. Oh, it is. Excellent. Right, so I've got to get this right. It means we're going this way. Oh, straight into the wind. Perfect. To slow us down. We also need to restock firewood, because we used it all. Don't miss any opportunities to pick up firewood at this precise moment. Oh, great. Just what we need to be walking straight into the headwind. It's going to slow us down quite a bit. And I can't sprint either because of it. Well, I can, but it doesn't really do a great deal. Okay, we do want to pick some sticks up when we're walking past. I know it's going to increase our weight. We're actually not encumbered at the moment. Probably because we used all our firewood that we were carrying, so it's tipped us below the encumbered limit. But there is a branch there. There is a thing there that I could harvest, but I'm not going to because it's quite cold and I don't want to freeze. So I'm not gonna harvest this one just yet. I'm sure we'll find other opportunities to do that when we get a bit closer up towards the mountaineer's hut. Mountaineer's Hut really is my goal for this video. We've got 10 minutes left. I'm not convinced we're quite going to make it, but we'll see how we get on. We would be if we weren't walking into a headwind. It would be a lot easier, as we really are going quite slowly at the moment. There isn't very much I can do about it. It is what it is. Okay, we're now encumbered again. So I'm not going to pick any more up just at the moment. But we should have enough just to keep us going if we need to light a fire. Not much more we can do but just keep on pressing on, really. We are obviously into a headwind. There's not any way of making this go any better. Part of me wishes I'd maybe slept for an hour or so down in that basement just to get my fatigue level back to a nice point again and hopefully let some of this early morning coldness pass. But I am trying to press on because, again, I don't know when this sandbox update's going to be, and we know we're going to lose the game save when it runs, so I assume the update will be automatic. That's the other thing, so I'm obviously aware of the fact that we could end up losing it very randomly, very suddenly, so I am trying to press on. Okay, not good. I'm hoping we're not too far away now from the point of disagreement where we could jump into one of the cars. Oh, and as per usual, whenever I'm filming, I've got an itchy nose. Only ever happens when I'm doing this. It's incredible. Okay, is this point of disagreement? Please? No? Yes, there it is, down there. Let's see if we can do a little bit of sprinting. I'm trying to get in one of these cars where it's a little bit warmer. Hopefully. Okay, so we're now heading towards Timberwolf Mountain. We're up at the top ridge of Pleasant Valley. If we head that way, we will be heading towards Timberwolf Mountain. Okay, we are point of disagreement, so let's jump in one of these cars. Hopefully that will warm us up a bit. Oh, it hasn't got us above freezing though. It's not quite above freezing. Okay, that is a problem. I suppose the only thing I can do is light a fire. Let's light a fire here. And then jump back in the car again. Hopefully that just get us out of this hypothermia risk. Excellent. It didn't work. Brilliant. Okay, let's try again. Now I'm running out of tinder. I've just realised. How low on tinder I am. I should have harvested some of those cardboard boxes from the basement, but never mind. Come on, fire. Come on, fire. Come on, fire. Thank you very much. I haven't got very much fuel though, that seems like. Well, I can give myself an hour's fire, so can I walk around there? Oh, my fire starting skill's gone up. Excellent, okay. Well, it's just above freezing, there we go, so that's got us out of the cold. Now, I can sleep in here for an hour or so, and hopefully that will not result in me freezing. But will hopefully just help get our tiredness back up to a nice level again so we can carry on hiking and just recover a bit of condition as well. Any luck? Yep, just a little bit there. 5 degrees. Feeling a little bit warmer. I'm slightly concerned if I step out of the car on that side, I'm going to wind up stepping into the fire. Part of me just I don't know when to... Yep, radio's not working, but I think winter mute might well bring that into play. Yeah, I'm a bit worried if I step out of the car and step into the fire, but I think the fire's going out now, so... I hear a deer running about as well. Let's jump out the other side is probably the best solution. Oh look, I did the same thing last time. Okay, let's make our way out then. Excellent. Just what we need. Now, I think we need to follow this path around this way. I believe that's where we need to go. Oh, I can hear barking. There he is, up there. Right, let's brave Sir Robin it. Let's see if we can get away. Is it me or is he getting closer? Yes, he's attacking us! Ow, you little... Ah, and that was just... not that long after I said that the wolves never seem to attack. I said that in the last video, didn't I? Oh, interestingly, we've already healed our afflictions from that one. Okay, cool. There's a little stand. Now, that's not the stand we're looking for, so that's not the direction we want to be going in. I think it's this way. I think it's around here somewhere. Might even be down here. Yes, there we go. This is the path. This is the pathway to Timberwolf Mountain. We are a bit cold. Our conditions are actually quite low because of that wolf attack. So I'm just kind of thinking of what to do to try and help the situation. This is a wrecked building. We can probably just jump inside it and get ourselves out of the super cold. There may even be a stove in here that we can light. There's a thing there that we can use. Yes, there is a stove. Excellent. We've already looted this. It's a little bit better in here. Can we... We've got some stuff to light fires with. So let's light a fire in this stove. Get this stove lit for a short period of time. And then we'll just go and harvest that trunk of tree. We are running out of time. I might push this one just a little bit longer than normal, just so we can get to the Mountaineer's hut on Timberwolf Mountain. So this might be a slightly longer video than it normally is, because I really want to get there. Okay, so let's chuck. Okay, we've got 54 minutes there. Let's just duck down right next to the stove. Feels like -2. Feels like -1. Feels like naught. Feels like naught. There we go. Feels like 1. That's what we want. Just want to warm ourselves up a bit. Please don't get super cold on me. It's the one thing we can't control whilst we're sleeping. Okay, so temperature still feels like 4. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's make our way out and up then. I can hear wolves, so I'm not gonna harvest that. I'm just gonna go for it and get up this this rope. It's a long rope, so let's go for it. Hopefully we can make it all the way up. There's actually a ledge part way up, which we're gonna jump onto, because I don't think we're gonna make it the whole way up. Let's head up this rope to this ledge that you can see here that we're about to get to. We should be able to say a ledge. And we're on the ledge, and we actually have some firewood, so we'll have that. Thank you very much. And a few sticks, which we'll also have. We just need to wait up here for a few minutes. In-game minutes. Let's drop back on the rope and carry on. It's only a short little hop to the top now, so that should be fine. I think that's the last rope climb that we'll have to do until we get to the hut now. I think it is just a straight run to the hut, so we're up. Okay, let's get moving then. We're tired according to the thing, but let's just get moving. Let's see if we can get ourselves up onto the mountain. Again, we could be harvesting these because I think that's harvestable, but I'm not going to at the moment. I just want to get myself onto the mountain if I can. Let's pick up any sticks that we do happen to walk past. We're getting tired.
I just need to close my eyes.
The rope climbing really does knock you for six. It really does drain your fatigue, but I am a bit worried about resting because of the temperature. I want to try and see, it's minus 14. We are exhausted. Minus 3. It seems to vary quite wildly. It's a bit of a long walk. Eek. Okay, we'll keep going. There's plenty of opportunity to get firewood up here, but I don't want to freeze to death while I'm doing it. But there are sticks that we can collect, so we'll do that. We are.
I can't feel my feet.
Don't worry. We are heading for Timberwolf Mountain. We are leaving Pleasant Valley. There we go. We've left Pleasant Valley and we are now heading towards Timberwolf Mountain. And hopefully we can still get to the Mountaineer's hut fairly quickly. We're not in the best shape at the moment. We're exhausted. We're getting very cold. Condition is quite low. We need to rest, but we also need to be aware of the temperature. So I'm going to see if I can just keep pushing it on. Either find somewhere a bit more sheltered or get to the Mountaineer's hut, which I'm hoping is not too far. Because it's been a while since I've been up onto Timberwolf Mountain and I honestly can't really remember. I'm trying to collect sticks on the way. I know obviously that's going to push us to encumbered, but at least we have the chance then to light a fire of some description without having to spend time harvesting firewood. Can I sprint? Nope. Too tired for sprinting, so we are just walking along as normal. Okay, we're now at risk of hypothermia. It's minus 2 degrees just there, so let's see if we can get a fire lit. Will it let us light one? Oh, it went green there. There we are. I've only got one tinder plug. So if this fails, we really are stuffed. Let's go. Hopefully it'll work. We need to sort some more tinder out. You can break sticks down into tinder, I think, so we'll do that in a minute.
One little fire.
But right now, let's just try and get a fire started. See, I'm aware we're overrunning, but unfortunately, I don't have time right now to do a complete other video. So I'm just going to let this overrun slightly and see if we can't get ourselves to chuck that bit of cedar on, and we'll chuck a whole load of that on, and we'll duck down next to it, and hopefully that gets us above freezing. It does. Can I put my bedroll down? No. Yes. No. That'll be in the fire, surely. Can I put it there? Yeah. Can I jump in it? Can I sleep for an hour? Hopefully I won't freeze while I'm doing this. 66% condition, wasn't it? So hopefully it's going to have gone up. 62. Excellent. It went down. Perfect. How did that happen? Okay. Well, let's see if we can't eat some food. Can we cook food? In fact, can we cook? Let's cook those. And hopefully this time they'll actually be hot. Oh, I cancelled it before they got cooked. That's what happened. Okay, fair enough. That was my mistake then. Well done to anybody who is shouting at the screen saying, "You click the cancel button." I never noticed. Right, okay, so let's sort our thirst out. Fatigue level is not great. Warmth is good. Can we just sleep for an hour? Hopefully the fire won't go out. Didn't think to look. If it does go out, hopefully it won't be too long before we wake up. Please wake up. Thank you. There we are. Excellent. Let's pick up the bedroll then. Feels like 15 degrees. It's now gone very warm. I think I'm crouched. There we are. So now we can move a bit faster and we can sprint a tiny bit.
I need to rest soon.
No, you'll be fine. Don't worry. Let's just get ourselves down this hill. I'm determined to reach my goal. I know this video is overrun a little bit, but I really want to get properly onto Timberwolf Mountain before the end of it. Here we go. Here is a wheel. We are now officially properly onto Timberwolf Mountain. Heading down the hill. Past the plane wreckage. Picking up any sticks and things that we find on the way. And we just need to find... Oh, there's some birch over there, so that's going to mean birch bark, which is good for tinder. Bit more plain. Bit more birch. Very good. Okay, we'll head down this way because I think this is the way we need to be going. Sticks and things we will... Obviously we've used a lot of them. We'll pick those up as we go. Obviously we're very tired, but other than that we're actually not doing too bad. And I think we can see our target just around this corner. I can't sprint. Oh, I can. Let's just do a little bit of sprinting. We're going to run out of sprintability in a minute, but we might as well make use of it while we have it, just to get ourselves along a little bit quicker. About to overrun by about 10 minutes.
Oh, I could just lay down and have a little sleep right here.
There's the hut. There it is. We have made our goal. I was determined to get to it before the end of this video, and we have. Excellent. Now the thing about this hut though is it's not officially an indoor location, so my understanding is that you can't cure hides in here. I don't think you can. I might be wrong about that, but I don't think you can. And it isn't 100% warm. It's not always above freezing, but it's certainly warmer than being outside. Let's get inside this here hut. Let's get that door shut. Oh, there's a journal page there and a lamp and some stuff. And we're above freezing. So that is absolutely brilliant. We have made our target. We have a fireplace. We have storage. We have stuffs and things which are going to help us get up Timberwolf Mountain. But right now, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. And next time, we are going to make our ascent of Timberwolf Mountain and see how far we get. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again very, very soon.